Hello everyone, today we are back with another episode in the Run Home analysis series. So today we'll be doing Collingwood. We will be looking at their run home, looking at what I think their ladder position will be, and if they make finals, what will happen to them in it. So, before we do get started with Collingwood, I just want to say that over the last few days, I've gained a fair few subscribers, which for a channel with only 12 subscribers to jump to 15 in 3 days is incredible. So thank you to all of you that actually subscribed and really support me. I appreciate it a lot. So if you do like the videos that I make, feel free to subscribe. Feel free not to. I can't force you to do anything, but it would really mean a lot to me if you did. So anyway, let's get on with the video. So Collingwood are another interesting team because their run home is quite difficult. They only have, I think, one guaranteed to win game, and that's against Richmond in round 20. Every other game I can see them losing, and I probably will predict them to lose because, except maybe the Melbourne game in round 24. But yeah, and they're already outside the 8, so let's just go through the run home really quickly. Hawthorn, I think they'll lose to. Richmond, they'll beat. Carlton, they'll lose to. Sydney, they'll lose to. Brisbane, they will beat. And Melbourne, they'll beat. So, they'll win. They have 6 more games. They'll win 3 of them. 3 and 3. I don't think that's going to be enough to make the 8. I think they'll finish 11th or something. I'm not going to do too many detailed ladder predictions for those outside the 8. Just the top 8, I'll say which position I think they are, but 10th or 11th sounds right for Collingwood. They screwed up really badly in the last few weeks. They had to win more than... They haven't won any of their last 3 weeks. They had to win some of those 3 games against Essendon, Gold Coast, and Collingwood, and Geelong, not in that order. But yeah, they didn't. They lost all 3. They're out of the 8 as we speak, and I think by the end of the season, that fact will stay true. So, this means that I'm not going to be able to do a finals prediction for Collingwood. But, since Collingwood didn't make the 8, in my imaginary world, where I've predicted all these games, I will be doing another team, and that team being Essendon. Now, Essendon are a little bit weird because last year they also had a massive drop-off at the end of the year. They missed out on the 8. So, a few people, not me, are thinking that they might do it again this year. That is ridiculous. Brad Scott is a much better coach. He was coaching last year, but Essendon and Brad Scott have now gotten used to each other. They're now cool. They're chill. So I don't think they're going to flop that much, and they have a much easier run home than they did last year. So yeah. Oh, speaking of the run home, let's do some predictions for said run home. So, I think they will beat Adelaide, they will beat St Kilda, they will beat Fremantle, they will beat Gold Coast, they will lose to Sydney, and they will lose to Brisbane. So they'll win 4 on the trot, and then they'll lose their last 2, but I think that'll be enough to put them 5th, and they'll probably play a team like Port Adelaide, Melbourne, Hawthorn, or even Gold Coast, which I think they would win in that match. So yeah, they'll win their first final in over 20 years. Woo! Go Essendon! I go for Sydney, and I actually don't even like Essendon, so I don't know why I'm celebrating. But yeah, then they'll probably just lose in the semi. So, I mean, congrats on getting your first finals win in 20 years in this completely imaginary, made-up scenario. Yeah. Anyway, that was Essendon. Next time, we are going to be doing another doubleheader. Geelong and Fremantle, or the other way around, whichever one you prefer. So yeah, I will see you then, and thank you so much for watching this video.